I've been working in this office for 3 months, but because of space shortages, I currently share it with a coworker who just started last week. Even though he's new, he's technically my supervisor. Today, I was told I could leave early because I'd finished all my work. I stepped out for about 5 minutes to see if anyone else needed help, but nobody did. When I came back, there was a please do not disturb sign on the door. Usually that means there's a meeting or conversation going on, and they can last close to an hour. The problem was, my bag with my wallet, water, and food was still in there. I didn't want to wait almost an hour to get it, so I asked another coworker for advice. She suggested knocking. I waited another 5 minutes, then knocked. He said, not right now. I knocked again to show I wasn't there for chit chat, but because I actually needed something. Still, not right now. So I opened the door just enough to explain that I needed to grab my bag. It was literally one step inside. He immediately snapped, "I told you no," in a raised voice and basically kicked me back out. I shut the door and left, but I was so shaken I ended up crying in the bathroom. When his meeting was finally over, I went back in to collect my things. I was still upset and he told me I had no right to be pissed. I said I only wanted my bag and that I have the right to access my own belongings. I suggested that if he's planning a meeting in our shared office, he could at least let me know so I can grab my stuff beforehand. He said he doesn't see it that way and doesn't need to tell me anything, and he kept pushing the point. At that stage, I was trying not to cry again, so I told him it's harder for me because I'm autistic. The second I said that, his tone changed. He softened and said he didn't know, and now it was fine. But it really bothered me that I had to disclose something so personal just to get basic understanding. Now I'm worried this could hurt my reputation. He's well liked, and I'm scared it'll get spun as me causing drama, especially since I've been socially excluded before because of my autism. Until now, this was the first workplace where I felt genuinely safe and included, and I'd even considered staying long term. Now, I'm not so sure. So am I the asshole for going in after he told me not to? Shared an office with a new supervisor. He had a do not disturb sign up during a meeting, but my bag with essentials was inside. I knocked twice, explained urgency, and still got told no. Opened door to grab it quickly, got yelled at. Now worried it'll damage my work relationships. Am I the asshole? The action I took, I entered my shared office to grab my bag, even after my coworker slash supervisor twice told me not to come in during his meeting. Why this might make me the asshole? Even though I only wanted my belongings and it would have taken a few seconds, I still technically ignored his explicit request not to enter. That could be seen as disrespectful or disruptive to his meeting. Not the asshole. Nah, that's completely inappropriate. Talk to HR. Not the asshole, but he is one. Talk to HR because autistic or not, it's a shared space. I would have walked in despite the sign and quietly gathered my things. Are you hourly? If he locked you out and you can't leave, then he has to pay for that time you were detained by his holier than thou attitude.